Welcome to Shadows of Dawn.
Is the volume good on my mic?
Everything sounds
Oh,
good. We are live.
Sound great.
We got a mic test right there off the bat. Welcome to Shadows of Dawn. This is Troubles of Future Past. Session number 7. Time flies when we're having fun. So, as we set off, let's go ahead and set some of our mood music. And who dropped?
Huh?
Victor dropped?
I did.
Looks like Treant dropped out of Tailspire and Treant popped back in Tailspire. Alrighty.
There we go.
Let's go
To the
to
videotape.
the temple. When we last left off, our adventurers have been searching through the Temple of Moloch. They finally had a showdown with the one Thessalar, in which there was much carnage. Searching through his room, he managed to find several more buttons, as well as some very odd experiments to be had. And Thessalar lays before you. Let's see.
From my notes, we got 3 rubies, 2 Thessalar toxin poisons, the breastplate of Thessalar, thieves' tools, the dagger of Thessalar, and 3 emerald buttons.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And 1 Electrum.
No Electrum.
Hasn't been invented yet.
Probably
posh.
true. Probably very true.
Sorry, lads, the stream's up.
Got it.
Had to go contemplate the mysteries of the universe.
42. Alrighty.
42.
I
That's
believe
right.
we've gotten some items that
I might have
we need to check
got rid
for
of that
magic.
much weight.
I see.
And yeah, in a bizarre having to move around of Google files and getting rid of a Google, basically a lot of things fucking around. I have no clue what's going on. I've lost all my D&D notes for every campaign.
Oh no. Google Docs, man. Online.
Well, that's why I'm using Google Docs, and in a bizarre setup, I'm trying to move between shares that my wife does and mine, and there was some fuckery that happened, and it's all gone.
Oh no. So somebody's got to fill him on what's been going on. Or remind him. So, as far as this journey goes, you are back in the Temple of Moloch, once again trying to track down the gems for your mystery client. So, Eleudicia, of course, is accompanying you. Nozul has disappeared. You have run into several strange experimentations, including the creation of monstrosities. Thessalar is obviously responsible for creating things like the owlbear.
And we ran across the flip side to the monstrosity that we defeated last time, if memory serves.
Yeah. Instead of an owl's head with a man's body, it was
Those were Stolos and
her twins.
Yeah, Andrus and Stolos, who are obviously also, Thessalar obviously has a penchant for combining creatures.
Are we supposed to see anything in Tailspire right now? I'm trying to
Uh,
remember where we're standing.
Not yet.
And
As I pull you to the board right now.
I need a little bit of visual stimuli to help me
There
remember
you
what
are.
we're. There we go.
No matter where.
Okay,
you
yeah,
go.
because I had just pulled. I had just pulled a
The buttons.
gem, and then we got into the fight, and then we ended the fight, and then did we pull the other two out already? Did anybody else get them?
Negative. But you can pull them out.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'll pull
And
the
then
other two out.
Yes, you now have all
I
three
killed the
gems.
small human. I know that. Also, in the server, I did put my notes. I just copied them. I haven't edited them. So if I'm snarky about your character, congratulations, you know Trian's thoughts.
Notes have been shown.
Were we searching the room? Have we already done that? We'd found the
Yes,
gems that we needed.
you had searched the rooms and then played with the buttons. As you pulled the buttons out, it did release the ant colony and the pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
The little
Just
clony
flew away.
man kind of like, I think somebody killed him or it fell over.
I did.
And yeah, it fell over. And the the little planet thing over there, I believe Tella took the little yellow planet and stuck it in his pocket. Because you could figure out that those two were probably Aramar, Dagmir, and Xanathar, or
Xanthmere.
Xanthamir.
Are these planets that we know of from our time too?
Aramar, Dagmir, and Xanthamir are. Those are the two moons that orbit Aramar.
Because I think I have notes to that effect at the end of our original campaign.
So yeah, if you go to the links on the Figma page, there is a section that says like I forget what it's called. It's in the top left. Pull it up. Links, global features, know the world, and Xanthir and Dagmir are the two planets.
I would like to try to identify the red one as Dathomir to go along with the naming conventions.
Dagmir.
Oh,
No,
was-
Xanthir.
Xanthir. Okay.
Technically, it's not red, but it's bluish and white. That's the best I could do.
Okay. Okay. Blue, white planet.
So how many gems do we need total?
From my, it was 7. I think we have all but 2 or all but 1.
I thought we had all but 1, but I could be mistaken.
We had 3, and now we have 6. So yeah, I believe we
All
have
but
one
one.
more to find.
Turn to Elodicea. Is that correct? We should have 1 more.
How many do you have?
6.
Then she is detecting at least one more.
What direction, Elodicea?
She cannot tell the direction.
Okay, we do have doors over to the
She'll only know like
west.
if you leave very far away, then she'll know that it's not detected, and that'll kind of give you an idea. But within her range, if she's detecting, it doesn't exactly point directly to it.
Gotcha.
Mm.
All right. To the west, we have some doors across this laboratory we have not entered yet. I believe that might be the only way we haven't gone. Everything else is
There-
either.
There's one other door that I remember we didn't go in, but I don't know. We've been all around it. So I doubt it goes anywhere. But there is one other door if anyone's interested.
Yeah, like. Let's.
The one door I'm aware of is right here.
Yeah. I can draw on this thing, can't I?
Oh god.
Use
The
the
one
little
I'm
M.
remembering is right here. Can you guys see that?
I can, and you are correct. We have looks like a closet or something.
Mm-hmm. I remember this door like I'm not trying to metagame. I actually remember this door, and I remember thinking, because I'm the one that opened the door in the other door in that room.
Well,
I remember
we
thinking,
can-
which one do I
we
want to
can-
open?
We can go check it. Yeah, we can go check it out before heading on. We've been to all the other rooms, so that would indicate that it's something closet-ish, possibly.
Oh, I have acquired a new ability. In Dungeons and Dragons 5.5, I can now walk through walls
Can you
whenever
now?
I choose.
Whenever you choose?
Whenever I choose, yeah. And if
Look,
I'm
you did
real
it.
lucky,
How is
if I'm
this?
real lucky, I'll actually fall through the floor into the.
And how is this? What ability does this come from?
From Tailspire's lack of good controls. That's
Oh, I
where it
see.
comes from. Here we go.
It's a
Is
sarcasm
it
ability.
Tailspires or the clerics?
It's
Uses
a plus-
charisma.
It's a +7 to my sarcasm.
Okay, -1 Electrum. All right. You actually owe me Electrum because that was so bad.
Somebody want to check that door? If we're going to do that, we want to check the other closet real fast.
Sorry.
Well,
Brian can run over there and do it, right?
I mean, I'm happy to, but it is like 3-4 rooms away.
I'll check for traps.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
Investigation, right?
I guess we'll go back there later, Brian.
And that is right. Give me
Yeah.
investigation.
I don't think there's gonna be a lot in there, but there could be
17.
something.
Could be the treasure room.
You're pretty sure that the
treasure
door
room.
is not trapped.
Is it locked?
It does not appear to have a lock on it.
A lizard man retreated through there earlier, and I don't know if he came back. That was multiple battles ago.
Ooh,
Oh,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right. He did not come back. So
Do you want to
there's
go
at
through this
least
one?
One lizard folk.
I'll come up front. Let me go through. If we're going through, I'll go through first. Let me put on my asbestos underwear.
Alrighty. As well as a possible diaper. Who knows?
Right.
I will give him the asbestos blessing.
Yeah.
And the door opens. I'm not sure who opened it, but okay.
Somebody opened it because I got a little alert. Alrighty.
Now.
As you move into this room.
Boom.
The stench from this chamber beyond this door delivers a punch like an angered demigod. The floor slopes towards an open pit at the center and is covered in a layer of waste, blood, and viscera.
Yay.
Oh, it
Well,
smells like
that's pleasant.
snowshore in here.
I'll walk up and peek over into there. Does it appear to be full of water as indicated?
It appears to be full of muck.
Full of mud. Okay.
Muck.
Muck. Like mucky water.
Yes, and refuge. And as you peer in, the muck pile suddenly churns and up appears a creature. And it is initiative.
Guess we
Muck
figured out where
monster.
that lizard folk went.
We didn't take a rest. No, we had a fight. No rest. Okay.
But the pseudo dragon is on our side. Right?
Yeah, good luck with
I'm
that.
still on the initiative. I tried.
Alrighty. Let's get rid of that.
I'm gonna have to stop saying I roll badly for initiative.
Alright. Wow. Ran with an 18. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Santos.
Yeah, you know.
Look at that. Even Eldor can't beat Bran. How about that?
Yeah.
He ties it. I'm sure he's got a. Who wants to go first, Eldor
Well,
or Bran?
your dex is much higher. You go first.
Okay.
Who wants to go first, Eldor or Bran?
I'll go first.
Alrighty.
I'm saying he goes first. Yeah.
Heavier with a... Yep, alrighty. Yeah,
Um,
players get to
I'm
choose
going
now.
to,
Eldor, you are
I'm
up.
going to cast Hunter's Mark
Got it.
as bonus action. And then I am picking this guy. First shot. Oh, dang. 20.
Let's see, AC 20, that is a hit.
Okay. So it does 12 plus 4, does 16 points of damage.
Got it.
Sorry, ignore that. Second attack. 25.
That's it.
And this is going to do 12. I'm taking my bonus 12 plus 6, 18 points of damage.
Got it.
And then my last attack. 26.
That's it. 3 arrows.
It
Flop, flop,
does.
flop.
And last one does 15 points of damage.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, you slam 3 arrows into the side of this gnarly looking beast. It resembles an Audiug in many ways, in which you've seen before, yet something about this seems different.
Seems what? Different?
Different.
Different.
Okay. Anything else, Eldor?
No, I will, I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Alrighty. As you back up, its tentacle lashes out since you were in its range. AC 19.
Okay. That hits.
The tentacle deals bludgeoning damage, 12 points to you. And it grapples you and grabs you in restraint. As you are restrained by its tentacle.
Okay. Vision. Restrained.
Bummer.
Yes. Alrighty. Looks like Bran is up next.
Okay. Where is it?
I can attempt to break this on my next turn.
More than likely.
Okay.
Give me just a
Hey, Bill, I had a great idea, but it looks like somebody's already stolen it. As they started making these condition rings, they all started popping up.
Right. Hey, if the price is right, like free, great.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
I saw you finding
I'm
a whole
just going
collection
to,
of them.
I'm just gonna toll the dead this guy.
Alrighty. Strap Toll the
Give me,
Dead.
Is it? Which one is this? Wisdom save, please.
His wisdom save is a 14.
That's not enough.
Alrighty.
16 necrotic damage.
16 points of necrotic damage. See the black
Does
marks.
it appear to do as much damage as I expected?
How much did you expect it to do?
16 damage.
Yeah, it looks roughly about right.
Okay. And then I'm going to test his range. I'm going to back up.
Alrighty. As you back up.
Actually, I'm going to go here where I can still got line of sight on Treant there, so that way in my turn.
Okay. Xanthos Stonespire.
Cast Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith goes up.
And I'll attack. Let me get the correct. Attack with longsword. Let's see. AC 25, which I assume hits.
AC 25, definitely.
That is 11 points of damage.
Got it.
Second attack. AC 24.
AC 24, another hit.
Oh, reroll. 7 points damage.
Alrighty, got it.
Done. I hit the button.
Ah, got it. Bevier.
All right, Bevier is going to make a goading attack with Worm's Bane. That is a 24.
AC 24, that is a hit.
So that's going to be 7 plus. It's going to be 14 points of damage. It needs to make a wisdom throw at a DC 16.
His wisdom save is a 6.
All right. It has disadvantage on all attacks except for me.
Got it.
All right. Second attack of Worm's Bane. Ooh, that's going to be a 12.
That's a miss.
And 19
That is a hit.
for 9 points of damage.
Got it.
And Bevier is going to maneuver to the side over here and flank him, even though there is no flanking. End of
Alrighty.
turn.
Alrighty.
How,
So,
sorry, observation while I'm moving. How many tentacles does it have?
it does have like 2 tentacles. It looks like it actively can use. One is currently wrapped around Eldor. The other one
Gotcha.
is currently headed in your direction. Oh, natural
there's
20.
irony. Oh.
Natural 20. Hey, it's going to be that kind of a night for me, hopefully.
I'll silvery barbs.
I hate.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's
I'll
going to
run
turn
out
in.
of them eventually.
Well, that's going to turn into an AC 27. So,
I will have the advantage.
alrighty. Bevier takes 12 points of damage, and
Minus 3 for his mastery.
and Bevier becomes restrained as well. Alright, then with his second tentacle, he actually brings Eldor and Bevier together and slams them into each other. I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So we are restrained or we're grappled?
Grappled and restrained. Usually if you're restrained, you're grappled, so I don't bother putting the grapple token out there. It's kind of...
Gotcha. So con save?
Yes. Both of you make a Constitution.
And since I'm within 10 feet of the paladin, I get an extra saving throw, right? I mean, extra.
You get his
Oh,
plus,
yeah.
3 to saves.
his +3 to save.
Plus 3, I think.
All right, so
Plus
that's 27 for Bevier.
22.
All right, you
Eldor.
have both successfully saved, which means you are not stunned by this attack, and you only take half of 16 points of bludgeoning damage. So you take 8 points of damage each, and you
5
are.
for Bevier.
This is not an attack, so I don't think this one. This is like a spell or an ability. Well,
Let me see, I don't know.
read it. Let's see what does the new one say. How does the new
It just says, while wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage
there you
from
go.
non-magical weapons is
Yep,
reduced.
bludgeoning damage. That's the key right there. Yeah, so you do take 3 less. I was wondering how they rewrote that.
I didn't even know if they did or not.
All right, so bludgeoning damage. Yep, you take 3 less. All right, it does have a bite attack, which it will attack Bevier with, since it is disadvantaged not to, and since Bevier is grappled and restrained, it gets advantage. So AC 25 as it bites down on
That
Bevier.
hits.
This is piercing damage, 11 points, and I need a con save.
8 points, and the cons. It's going to be an 18.
You are successful. As you feel like a gross ooze kind of seeping into your skin, it burns a little, but you seem to resist. Trent, you're next.
I would like to take the study action.
The what action? Oh, study. Alrighty.
Mhm.
Give me a Arcana check.
13.
13. Let's see. Not, you're like, it's kind of like an audio, but it's not. It's doing something,
Actually,
it's a little different, and you're not sure what it is. You think it reminds you of an audio a lot. You're like, it's doing kind of the same things, but there's something different about this one. You're not even sure what it's called.
no. Okay. Then may I? I'm gonna try telekinesis on Eldor. Eldor, do you resist?
No.
I'm trying to pull him out 5 feet towards me. He may fall, he may take damage, but I'm gonna just try.
Okay. Let's
So-
see. So. Yeah, so you pull him 5 feet towards you, which yanks him out of the grapple.
I don't know
Thank
what
you.
it is, everyone, but kill the shit monster.
Elucia has no orders, so she stands there. Eldor.
Okay, I'm shooting again. $31.
That's it.
That does. Well. First one does 14.
Got it. 14 points of damage.
Second one does. Yeah, 20 hits.
AC 20.
So
That's
that
it.
one does. Uh, 14 points of damage.
Got it. 14 points of damage.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to use.
Eldor, give me a con save. You forgot to do a con save when you took damage.
Okay. 25.
All right, just making sure.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I am doing Nature's Veil.
Okay.
So I become magically invisible until the end of my next turn. Oh no, the start of my next turn, excuse me.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that's it.
So check on that ability. How does that read? Because does that require concentration?
It says you draw on the powers of nature to hide yourself from view briefly. As a bonus action, you can magically become invisible along with any equipment you are wearing or carrying until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Yeah, I guess you're not casting the spell, so that must be an exception.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a class feature.
Gotcha. Bran, you are up.
All right. Nothing so surprising. Roll the dead again.
All right. Toll the dead. Its wisdom save this time is a 5.
But oh, that's the wrong roll. Clicked it by accident. Another 18 necrotic. damage.
And with that 18 points of necrotic damage, the big mighty creature goes down.
Woohoo! Dun, da, da, da.
And it obviously
to
releases
go.
Bevier.
Nasty. All right, I'm gonna drag
take
this
a
thing
shower.
out of the hole, or try to.
Is anyone hurt?
Oh yeah, second wind.
Oh yeah.
Anyone badly?
Um,
I was bloodied. Now I'm not.
I once was
Barely.
bloodied, but now I'm found.
That's right.
What's,
Would
Um,
you like
wait a
healing?
second.
let me ask something here, DM. I do have a question.
Sure.
It's on new ability.
Okay.
Speedy recovery is a bonus action, which I can expend an hit point dice to regain hit point. Can I do that out of combat?
So read Speedy Recovery. Let me get familiar
Sure.
with that one.
As a bonus action, you can expend one of your HP dice, roll the dice, and regain the number of HP equal to the roll.
Yes. So Speedy Recovery, the difference between that and normal is you don't get your con mod on it. So, but yes,
I just didn't know if it could be done out of combat.
Yeah, it can be done, I think, during combat. Yeah. So
And it can for bonus action, but I didn't know, it's kind of
Yes.
one of those.
yes,
Okay.
it can.
Good deal.
It's just you don't get the con mod on it. That's why it's different than like when you use it for a rest.
Yeah, it just says it's equal to the roll, so yeah,
Yeah.
nothing extra. Okay. Hold on to the.
Hold on to the doggy.
Yeah, my dog.
Is there a
yelling.
number of
My
times you can
wife's
do
talking to me?
Is there a number of times you can do Speedy Recovery, or is it just
It just says
limited
as
by
a
your hit
bonus
die?
action.
That's cool. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. It goes with durable, apparently,
Gotcha.
which was my last feat. So yeah. Anyway, I'll do that in the background. Just checking.
Gotcha. That's part of the new durable feat then. Gotcha. Alrighty. Anything else, guys?
I'm gonna try to get a tentacle.
Alrighty, go for it. Give me a survival check.
No.
No, you are not sure where to start on this thing, and yeah, that's just bad. You're like, well, maybe over here, maybe where's the root of this thing? And before you know it, this thing's
AFK.
just gore all over.
Does this thing
Can
look
I do
like
an
they put it here, or do you think this thing like they built this room around this creature?
Are you asking me, or are you trying to guess to your other players?
I guess I'm investigating to find out if it looks like this creature was like captured from somewhere else and put here, or if this creature was like
You wanna
already here.
Search its arms for a barcode or tattoo
I don't
or prison mark.
I'm
or-
wondering if the floor is sloped towards it. It probably eats the refuse.
As
So
Audiugs
is that
are
an
known,
Arcana?
Audiugs are known to do that and to be lured and used as garbage disposals. Like I said, this one has a lot of similarities to an Audiug. But
Can I
hey,
do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
What it is?
absolutely. If you have not tried, you may try.
Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20,
it's a
which gives you a 19.
Yeah.
You are familiar with the fact it is called a Neo Audiug. Neo-OTYUGH. It is a CR7 aberration. But apart from that, all you know is Neo Audiugs are slightly more intelligent or greatly more intelligent than regular Audiugs. Apart from that, any abilities that come with it, you have no idea. So you missed the DC by 3.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd say by 1.
No,
Yeah, that's what I
that
was.
would be funny. No, you're shooting for a 22 or a 27.
I'm gonna grab a pole over here and stick it down in the muck and see if there's a bottom to this thing.
What kind of pole? Where do you have a pole?
Well, I'm gonna go through this debris over here. Just whatever I can find.
There's some pieces of wood that are probably 3 or 4 feet long that are not splintered, and you can shove one down into the muck, and it goes all the way down. It'll go past your hand if you probably keep going. Knowing that thing climbed out, which stood a good
Right, that's
5 or 6 feet tall.
all right. Is this? I know we got another avenue, but is this something we want to explore? I can breathe underwater, so I'm not worried about that.
I can give us air bubbles if we never speak of this afterwards.
I'm not gonna ask. I'll keep my cap of water breathing. I don't know where your air bubbles are coming from.
Oh, I'm talking about the fact that we're going to climb down the hole.
The poo
Well,
chute.
I was gonna scout it, but you feel free to go ahead first. I'm okay with that.
Um,
I'm gonna have to clean my armor and everything afterwards.
I don't want to go down that hole.
I don't want
just
to,
thinking-
but
You might be able to breathe there, but can you see anything?
that is true.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
no,
is gonna
yeah,
be
it's
like a
definitely
Oak Island
opaque.
thing here.
Yeah, it's definitely not clear water.
Little black water diving.
Avian,
Okay, well then
yeah,
we can find other things to do.
Avian has not
Yeah, this is
sponsored
not-
this hole.
This is-
investigation around the room.
Go for it.
Does
I'm
anyone
gonna stop
wanna aid me?
examining the brown hole. I'll help him.
I will assist him as well in investigating.
The whole funny looks like a starfish. No, I'm kidding.
I would
A
like
little
to
bit.
reroll that. So just roll one of them. Goes higher than a 17. How about another 17? Woo!
Alrighty. So, looking around the room, no, you find some of the remains of looks like a lizard person. But there's also other
Is
like
it fresh?
yeah, fairly. There are also some other bones that are left about, as well as just the busted things that are broken. Some are just lining the back. There does not seem to be anything of value in them at all. As you are fairly certain this creature has destroyed or consumed or, whatever that has gone in here.
Okay.
Looks
then
like a place where
I'm
you
gonna-
put things to forget about them.
I'm going to call Eladicia over. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And begrudgingly ask her, do you sense a button nearby?
I still sense one button. She can't tell near
No.
or far. I mean, her radius
There's
is
the closet.
yeah. Her radius is like she can sense them from like
Yeah.
a mile to 2 miles away. So it's like yeah. I mean, she could give you a direction if you leave like 2 miles away from where something is. But then once
Yeah.
it's in there, it can be anywhere.
So
in
she
that 2
can't-
miles.
Have we asked if she can detect
No, she can't.
at any capacity whether or not we're closer? Like,
Nope.
can she do like a hotter or colder
Nope.
type thing?
Nope.
Okay.
It's detect or not
Can you
detect.
Actually, there's another room over here we haven't explored either.
Do we
Yeah.
want to
Oh,
ask
well, I
her
would
to
rather
um,
before we go down that hole. I'd rather go there.
do you want
Anywhere
her
but that
to
hole.
Agreed, sir.
manipulate time? Manipulate time. Maybe we can see if they brought anything good.
Wasn't very precise last time. It just kind of threw us in. Just saying.
You
is all.
could have her manipulate time if you wish.
Or do we just want to come back if we have to?
Or you can come back.
Let's come back.
I
if
say
we
come
have
back
to.
if we have to. I mean, I don't really think that there's anything down there.
I don't want to
There's
go
either
fight
gonna
this
be-
thing again either.
There's either going to be like an artifact down there or one copper. Like,
It might be that electrum.
and we're
All
passing
right.
up our
I don't-
opportunity.
The chemical reaction that has to
Yeah,
take place
I-
for gold and silver is audio poo.
You know what? I don't
Quite
want my
the
electrum.
catalyst there.
Like,
Neo Audiugs are alchemy machines.
incarnates.
They're definitely some kind of
Um,
machines.
But really quickly, maybe
Pit
come
machines.
closer because I'm noticing you guys are a little too awkward because
Creepy.
Eldor, you're almost bloody, right?
I'm down 30 out of 100.
Okay.
I'm fine.
So on a scale of 1 to
Okay.
100, you would say you're at a 70?
Heaven.
Okay, I'm gonna heal myself and Eldor.
Bevier
with,
needs it more. If you're
No, Bevier's fine.
if you're counting math.
Bevier has speedy recovery and second wind. He's fine right now.
Do not
Right,
bother
Jared,
me
how
with
much-
the maths.
He's over here going Wolverine and regenerating.
Okay, so this is gonna be +4 then. It's gonna be second level. Take 20 points of healing.
Thank you.
And since I was second level, I take off some sorcery points.
All right, I will take a listen at this door here
All right. Give me a
and see if I can
perception
perceive
check.
anything. Oops. Did not mean to draw. Perception. Wow. Nat 1.
Your dice were confused. They thought it was initiative.
Yeah, it happens.
All righty. Yeah, well,
Guys, I'm pretty sure there's nothing on the other side. of
probably a
this door.
broom closet.
Pretty sure.
Well, just knock it
Probably
open. You
a
got a
jab.
hammer.
Right. Anybody else want to give it a go?
What's wrong with the door again?
listen.
Sorry, I was dealing with a dog.
Nothing. I
I'll
just
listen.
listened
The
to
cleric.
see if I could.
The cleric's wrong with
The cleric happened. Yeah, the cleric can't roll for shit.
Alrighty.
I'll do perception as well.
I opened the door.
As you're percepting, somebody opens the door. Bonk.
Yeah.
You hear Santos open the door.
The
There's some you
chamber,
don't see every day.
the chamber
Bevier, sorry.
holds
Bevier.
half a dozen floor-to-ceiling glass tanks, 4 of which are filled with light blue fluid, in which the body of an elderly male human is suspended. 3 of the bodies appear lifeless and inert. One of the tanks appears to have been opened somehow, with fluid just dripping around the outside. That would be this one. The floor is wet, just to the outside. The 4th, over here, this one appears to be looking at you and mouthing something as it floats inside the liquid.
Help me.
Oh, Treant, this seems like a you thing.
As you look, you recognize the body of Thessalar in all 4.
Wait.
In
Doppelgangers.
all what?
All 4 resemble Thessalar since you have met him.
There's 4 things in here that all look the same.
Yeah.
Well, we knew he was trying to become a lich and phylacteries and all that. All right, so read
there's 6
list.
Copies.
One's empty. What's in the other one?
One is
One of
empty.
them's leaking.
One is empty. One appears to have been drained, and there is like fluid and wet around the floor, like it was open.
Oh, okay.
It is
So there's
empty.
2 empty ones.
There are 3 that appear lifeless and inert. And then this one's eyes are looking at you, and it seems to be mouthing something as it presses his hands against the glass.
Speak
So
louder.
I'll
Would
cup
that
my
be a
hands around my
wisdom check?
ear and mouth. Yeah. What? What?
Uh,
What?
give me an insight check.
Insight. Okay.
Speak up.
9.
He appears to be saying,
If I can hear him and understand him, I still have the helm of comprehending languages. So
you can give
if
me
I can make out what he's saying,
give me an
then-
insight check.
Okay.
I'm going to stare at this dumbfounded and try to figure out what he's
16.
saying as well.
Alrighty. He appears to be from a 12 and a 16 to you guys. He appears to be saying, "Let me out."
Turning away from him to look at the others, I'm going to go, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yeah. Does he appear to be like? Is there any way that we can distinguish him from the one we've seen in reality? Like, is he?
If you were the DM, Brand, what would you say?
No. Well, I'm trying to figure out if he's the original or if he's the clone.
We took out one that looked just like him. Who's to say this isn't,
That's what.
somehow
okay.
Trient retired. Somehow Tesla returned.
All right, fine. I'll ask my team since the DM doesn't want to help. Does anybody think that this could be the original, or one of these could be the original, or do we think these are all like test subjects that he tried to clone himself?
I'm going to go with test subjects since they're in the vat.
Yeah, that's my thought as well.
Also,
I don't
we
think-
killed a doppelganger before its skin turned gray. Or
And the
when we
last
knocked
one
him out.
didn't.
So,
Theslar didn't change, so he's not a shapeshifter.
So investigate.
Oh.
I'm fine opening it up, but I'm also fine giving him 6 seconds to appease us and then fireballing the room.
And on that note,
so investigation
What?
check. How do these tanks open?
Alrighty.
Sorry, guys, I gotta take this phone call over here.
So, looking at the tanks, you can definitely see a latch as well as a valve. The latch obviously opens a large section of the front. The valve is probably used to drain fluid, just from an easy guess.
Is there actually a top on it?
Yes.
Okay.
They are completely
will-
sealed cylinders.
Okay.
I will attempt to loosen the valve.
As you begin to loosen the valve, you can see that the fluid inside does begin to drain away. As it kind of, slowly drains from top to bottom, passes his head. You can see him kind of like choke as he kind of like starts spitting like fluid out of his lungs. It takes
I'm
him a
gonna
minute.
open the latch at the top.
It actually opens like the front is.
Oh, okay.
So you'll wait till the fluid. I mean, you could open it sooner and fluid will pour out. But it opens as it drains. He's kind of like choking, spitting water out. As he's like, "Hurry, let me out, let me out!" You can kind of now hear it. It's just super muffled as the water is right about his waist. As it slowly continues to drain down to his knees, and then right about mid-shin, you can tell that the water's not going anywhere else anymore.
Okay.
Or whatever fluid it must be. I have no idea if it's water or not.
Who are you?
I'm Thessalar. Who are you? Oh, good rescuer.
And who are these other people in the tanks that look like you?
Oh, they appear to be copies. I'm the real one.
Oh, here we go again.
check his eyelids. Does he have a serial number?
Who put you in the tank?
I did, I think. I can't remember exactly how I got here. It could have been someone trying to take over my area.
How long have you been there?
I don't know. What day is it?
Tuesday.
Ah. Must have been at least 2 days.
That's not very long.
Trient, a word?
Yeah,
Fireball. No.
Trient hops over
No,
the
not
wall.
that word yet. Hey,
Yes.
maybe we can get him to tell us where the other gem
Buttons.
is.
Okay.
He's not hostile right now. We're having this conversation in the other room, obviously, out of his eyesight. Yeah, he's not
Out of
hostile
his
right
eyesight.
now. If we can get him on our side, you're a sweet talker.
That's right.
So, Thessalar,
Yes.
great artificer of now. If we let you out, will you help us? We're
Help-
looking for alchemical buttons that look like. Realizes he doesn't have a button. May someone bring me a button?
Would someone bring me a button?
I'll give him one.
Like this, and hold one of the emerald buttons. It may not be green, maybe orange or yellow or chartreuse, but alchemical buttons. Do you know where they are?
Spoken like a noble.
He kind of looks, he's like, strange looking devices. I can't say that I've seen them before. I'm
Insight
sure my
check.
imposter knows something about them, though.
I believe him. Well, your imposter's dead.
Good. He was an imposter.
I'm going to let you out, but
Oh, thank you.
behave well.
I can't wait.
I will undo the latch.
I'm happy. Wait, no. As you undo the latch, it's like a field disappears. Not even glass. It's not like a door that opens. It just quickly disappears. The water splashes out in front, and he steps out. And after he steps out, it's like the field reappears behind him. And you can see that he's wet. He's standing in a little puddle. The water has a slight viscosity to it. It's not just completely wet. It's a little gel-like, but you can see that the gel's slowly giving way and breaking down into a liquid. He's like, oh.
Nature check?
Anybody got a towel for this dude?
Actually, it'd
I'm
be
not
if you have alchemist tools, or
Oh, yay.
if you're proficient with alchemist tools, you can make an alchemy check.
Mhm. Even worse. 8.
It's goop. Who knows?
So my goal was, is it ambiotic fluid, hence a nature check, or is this some alchemical stuff?
It's an
Does it
alchemical.
smell like amniotic fluid?
No, it doesn't have a lot of smell actually. If you're sitting there thinking about it.
Okay.
You can see it's like congealed a little bit on the ground, not so much like on him, but on the ground. As he kind of wipes his clothes, he's like, "Well, I'm so glad to be out of there. I mean, I'm so glad you killed the imposter. I mean, who
What
knows
would
how long he's been in there? It only feels like a couple of days, but perhaps it could have been longer."
and what would you like us to do with the other ewes?
Oh, well, he must have been up to something. We should destroy them immediately.
If he copied you, would you like them to be set free so they can live their own lives?
Of course not. There's only one Thessalar. You can't have doppelgangers running around pretending they're you.
But think about your brain power. With their brain power, you could make the world so much better. Persuasion?
Go for it, but at disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured. 2 20s. 12.
No, definitely. I mean, would you want multiple yous running around?
Yes.
He looks at Bran.
But
Would you want multiple hymns running around?
No, one noble's
Um,
enough.
Well, we kind of have 2 of them already. That's
Two of
enough.
me would be awesome, to tell you the truth, but I see your point.
Definitely cannot have that. Here, just turn the little valve to the opposite direction. That should do it. And he reaches over and
With
he
all
grabs.
due respect, I cannot kill them because they are innocent.
Oh, they're not even alive. They're imposters. They're fakes. I don't know what he thought he was doing, locking me in here, obviously trying to make copies.
What exactly do you intend to do after you kill them?
Uh,
What were you interrupted?
I'm
Like what?
a bit fuzzy,
you
but
doing?
I believe I was studying monstrosities and working on my own designs. I'll have to remember and take an inventory of where things left off, if you will. As he turns one of the
Okay.
valves to the right, and you can see that a different fluid is being injected into the cans, the canisters.
Is there any reaction from the person
Uh,
inside?
The bodies here look lifeless, so they're not really animating. They're just kind of floating.
Okay. I
I'm in a
just was wondering if
sidebar
it
over
caused.
here with Eldor and
He turns the second
Right,
one
so-
to the right.
well, okay, so I guess we're all out here. A sidebar with my team. Did we just negate killing the guy who's responsible for a bunch of monstrosities being created, and then just loosed another one on the world?
That's a deep philosophical question. I think we should ask him.
I'm
Hello?
thinking more like we should kill
You
him.
seem to have locked me in here. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You can see.
Oh, sorry about that. It just kind of it's a breeze in here.
Oh, yes.
Could you give us a moment?
These dungeons can be terribly drafty. I mean, absolutely. But if you don't mind, I would like to go to my
I was
study.
gonna close the door in his face again.
Oh, actually, pardon me. Why don't you and I go talk somewhere?
I don't. Who?
You and I.
Oh.
See, I'm actually quite the alchemist myself.
Oh, well.
I
Excellent, excellent. Well, look at this fine specimen right here. Are you some sort of construct?
2 peas in a horrible, horrible pod.
Elodicea is like, I am a construct. He's like,
One last question,
Quite-
Thessalar. I
remarkable.
find this work of yours fascinating. Are you working alone, or do you have any associates or a boss, perhaps?
Well, I mean, I have workers. I work for myself, of course. I mean, you can't, genius has to come from within, not from someone else, you know?
But is there somebody you report your findings to?
My diary, if I can find it. Who knows what the imposter has done with it? I mean, I'm sure if he was copying me, he would have kept his notes as well. My, what is this looking interesting thing? What is this? He kind of comes over and he starts looking at this, thing. He's like, oh, quite interesting.
Thing as in the contraption in the corner with all the little keys?
Yes.
insight check. I just want to see, is he faking amnesia? That is my focus right now.
All right.
18.
It does not appear to be. That genuinely kind of caught him by surprise. At least you believe that did, or he's really good at faking it. But he's like,
Thank
oh, I
you.
see. This is connected to it runs. You can tell his mumbles, like, just by looking at it and looking around it, he's starting to quickly grasp the concept of what this thing is doing. Although he's made no mention of the button, or the missing button, if you will.
I
He's
think
like, that's very interesting.
we can give him a second chance to be better.
I can see the imposter has been up to following on some of my old notes. Interesting. Yes.
Thessalar, we met an interesting character named Asarak on our travels here. Have you heard of him?
Asarak. Asarak was a great wizard. You must have been impressed.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. He was a very interesting guy.
Well, he's usually not known for his kindness. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Well, let's say we didn't exactly have a conversation with him, but we came across him.
He kind of like give me a deception check. Because that kind of like raises his eyebrow a little bit. I see.
Yeah.
Came across him, did you? Huh. Interesting. You can tell he's not totally buying your story.
Saw him from a distance is more what it was.
Ah, well, of course. You must have seen him from a distance. I guess he didn't deem you worthy, or he must have been busy with something else. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course.
And if
Yeah,
you know
he's-
Azarak, then you must know Magadum.
Ah, Magadum, another artificer. Ah, yes, he's, how shall we say, likes to copy a lot. He steals ideas. Not said I haven't borrowed some ideas myself, but he's, how shall we say, a little more, steely.
A little more steely. And would you say you're a friend of Azarak's?
I would not. I don't think Asarak has any friends.
So, where did you last see your diary?
It's a little foggy, I must admit. I'm sure it would be either in my bedroom or in my study. Unless the imposter has done something else with it. It's like you've really caught me at a bad time, you see. I don't even have my equipment. Or my homunculus. My goodness.
Yeah, we might have had
Have
something
to,
to do with that.
I can always make another, no worries.
All right, I at this point, I'd like to inch kind of like closer to my team and just kind of like give them the eyeball. It's like we need to have another sidebar because I need to figure out. I don't know how I feel about this guy, but I don't know if we should just walk away from him.
I will be
So I'd
in my
like to-
study, unless you... But, I mean, by all means, feel free to look about. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of there. I don't have anything to reward you with, but my gratitude and your leisure at walking around would be how should we say, reward.
And a look at your notes?
If I can find them, perhaps I might share something. I might be swayed. Perhaps I might be swayed if... Yes. Perhaps if you were able to retrieve some of the gems from... Yes, from the cave, I could be swayed. You see, they grow there, and it's terribly rocky terrain. I don't like venturing there. One slip would do an old man horrors, you see. But if you were to retrieve some for me, perhaps I could let you look at a few notes.
Before he walks away, I'd like to elbow Xanthos and ask him if he still can use the True Sight on this guy. The thing that I think he didn't. Xanthos, didn't you have something that allows you to see the doppelgangers before?
You have to elbow Xanthos to get him to turn his
I got the
mic on.
what's it called?
Gem
Gem
of
of
Seeing.
True Seeing, right?
Let's see, what is it called?
It is the thingy of thingy.
Seeing. You activate it, and I look at him.
Yeah, he does not appear to be a doppelganger.
Interesting.
He's not
Okay.
a doppelganger. What you see is what he is.
Thank you, Xanthos. Okay. Well, I don't.
In his defense, he did try to talk to us earlier. Right, Eldor?
Tried to talk to us? Who?
The
This guy?
imposter
Imposter?
before we shot him.
Oh,
That's
not
true.
way
The
I
original
remember.
Thessalar did try to talk to us, but Eldor shot him.
Well, this one has fared much better.
Yeah. Although I'm not liking this guy too much. He saved
I don't
his
know if I
life,
like
and now
him
he
either.
won't let.
If we
He
leave
won't
him
even let
here,
us
we
look
may
his
come back to
notes.
bad things.
But
Well,
like,
look-
are we gonna fight him over what he could do?
Certainly not yet, because he seems to know the location of another gem.
Practical man. Agreed.
So, whatever we're gonna do, it's gonna have to wait. And just everybody smile and nod. Yeah.
Well then, I'm going to go and check my bedroom first, and then you might find me in my lab. Oh goodness gracious, what is this right here? Where did these come
Your lab
from?
might be a little messy.
I can see that
Oh,
as he's staring
a
down
wee
at
bit.
some of the troglodytes on the floor. Yeah, he kind of grumbles.
Okay.
Makes his way towards his bedroom in his study, where he will probably spend a little bit of time looking around.
So now what? Do we finally want to go upstairs?
Upstairs.
Didn't we come from upstairs?
Yeah, I thought we were upstairs when we came down.
Yeah, and didn't Bevier, you said you saw
Or-
another room somewhere that we missed.
Oh,
I
yeah, there's
did.
a-
Very small one back around the corner over here. We can go
Yeah.
through this. We can go through this door over here to get there.
Did anybody catch where he said the caves were?
We did not get a location that I'm aware of. Shall we ask?
Yeah.
I kind of want to give him a minute, but like, if you want to track him down, yeah, I'll go with you. Seriously.
Where the heck am I? Where? I can't tell.
Well, no matter where you
Tab.
go, there you are.
There you are.
Oh, good God! That's a good thing you can't
Oh,
sneak
sorry.
up on people.
Sorry, I was just trying to get the lamp to work so I could see. Sorry,
But
Thessalar.
you're a dwarf.
Where did you say this cave was?
Looking towards the cave. It's at the south end of the complex. When you come down the beginning stairs, head straight south. There's a rather square room there, and you'll have to search for a secret door in the south wall. But you should be able to open it, and then that hallway will take you south, a little to the west, a little more south, and then you're going to want to go southeast.
Somebody write that down.
And you should find the cave. Once you open the door, you'll see the rocky stairs going down. That's a dead giveaway.
So we got to backtrack to the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, we go through this door over here. We can go check that other
Okay.
room first.
I see another room I think that we missed as well.
Yeah.
I see two doors that we missed.
Ah,
Here's one to the north.
Yeah, that
Let's
one
go there.
looks like he said there's this hidden door on the south. Like, what I'm confused is stairs face south, but directly south from the stairs we've already been through.
and maybe we didn't find the door.
So, but he did say there's a hidden door. So,
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't follow where that room was, so
all right.
Well,
So
we
I'm
can
gonna
go there.
listen at this door right there.
Brand's just like.
I'll follow
Well-
Bran. Why not?
We've already been here. There can't possibly be something where we've already been, can there?
Could it?
Yes.
Well, he said there's
Really?
secret doors here, so there may have
23
been
to
something that
listen
we
at the
missed.
door.
We never made it back around here.
Yeah.
Something drew our attention away.
23 perception to listen at the door.
All right. Let's see. Listening at this door yields silence. It is quiet.
Silence.
All right. As Bran likes to
Let's
open
do it.
the door. Inside this area seems to be a storage area. It's
Oh,
holding
here's the closet.
crates, sacks, barrels, all sorts of vases, trunks.
Check through
And
it.
a mimic. There's a mimic there. I'm gonna go touch the mimic.
All
I'm
right.
gonna walk in and tap each one with my shoe,
All right.
with my boot.
Give me a Bevier, give me an investigation check.
Would you like some help?
Sure, dirty 20.
All right. So give me a D100 roll. Good old percentile.
17.
17. Holy crap. You open a small box. That box kind of blows some dust off of it. As you open up this box, inside you see a pair of gauntlets and a pair of boots, both in quite remarkable condition. Actually, you see one gauntlet and one boot, both in remarkable condition. There seems to be no sign of either item's missing mate.
This would be
Bring
what
that
we would
with
call
us.
odd. Check the other boxes, folks. There's got to be another one.
All right, I'll investigate.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Do they have any
Well,
level of style that makes them look like they're the same? Like, they're both red or something?
Actually,
That's 0.
25.
give me an Arcana check, Bevier. This is keen to only for you.
I'm giving an Arcana check, okay? That is a dirty 20.
The boots themselves are beige with brown buckles. The toe has a distinctive brownish leather orange pattern to it. While the boot itself, like the bottom of the boot, appears to be made of metal, yet it has a slight flexibility. What is strange is you've seen this boot before. In fact, it's on your right foot.
That's not weird at all. So
What?
is it identical to the boots of striding and springing?
It looks identical to your right boot.
I'm going to hold it in my right hand. Does it look identical to my left boot now?
No. It looks like a mirror image of your left boot while in your right hand.
I'm going to take it with me. I'm going to examine the gauntlet. I'm not putting it on because I already have a set of gauntlets, but let me examine the gauntlet.
Okay. Well, the gauntlet is unique to you. Like as you look at it. The gauntlet itself. Let's see here. It is metallic. It has kind of gold embossment, like along behind the wrist, across the forearm. It has like the mouth of a creature. Give me a history check. It's like the head of a creature with its
Natural
mouth
20.
with its mouth open and roaring. In fact, now as it occurs to you, you've seen this gauntlet before. This gauntlet is almost completely identical to the ones that Kel DeWarren wears.
So this is a dragon that I recognize?
No, it is not a dragon. It looks kind of like either some sort of orc or ogre. Alrighty. Who else did an investigation check? A 0 for Eldor. Wow, that's impressive.
Yes. I know nothing.
Brand, you got a 16. Trent, you got a 25. Both of you two give me a D100.
Yay!
Obviously, I'm taking the Bevier's taking his with him.
Okay.
11.
Rand has an 11. Alrighty.
Not a mimic. Please not a mimic. Please not a mimic.
Brand, there you pull up a very small sack. It feels like something is in there. And as you
Stop touching yourself.
Yeah, I know,
He's a dwarf. They said small sack. That is not the same thing.
right?
Yeah, 6-1.
As you go to investigate it, Brand, the sack attacks you.
God bless America.
I can't believe you rolled that.
Can't
As-
take you anywhere.
As the sack, let's see here, roll. It attacks with a surprise, and
There's no surprise.
well,
I hate this dungeon.
I
You
think
found where all the
feelings-
mimics go for winter.
Right? We've
Brand, roll me an initiative, Brand.
freaking mimics. God damn it.
I'm sorry, Brand, roll your initiative at disadvantage. Or no, you can roll it normal. I'll just roll, I roll his at advantage. That's what it is. My bad. All right, Brand, what'd you get? You got 12? All right, he's got an 18. It goes first. And it attacks with a pseudopod. It hits AC, wow, 24.
I guess I'd have to be in here.
Yeah,
I'll move my guy.
Brand, you take 1 point of damage as it has a firm grip on one of your fingers. This thing is tiny. Like, almost like pouch size. Brand, it's your turn.
Okay. Did it bite the finger I'm holding my mace in? Or the hand that I'm holding my mace in?
No, you probably didn't have your mace out as you were, like, digging through, so it's probably just on your hand right
Okay.
now. You probably have your shield on your arm, and you were looking with your other hand, with your mace hand, so your mace technically would not be in your hand.
Crap. All right. We'll just try it. So it's biting, so does that count as a grapple?
Negative. Actually, yes, it
Negative,
is.
so it's just
No, it is a
biting.
grapple because it's a grappler. It is adhesed to your finger.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna lift my hand up and slam it down as
All
hard
right.
as I can and try to go for some kind of an unarmed weapon attack,
Okay, give me an unarmed attack.
which I haven't done in a while. I forget how to do those.
You should have an unarmed attack. though.
Unarmed strike. Here we go. Yay for D&D Beyond. Natural 1 plus 8 is a 9.
That is a miss.
Crap on a cracker.
Alrighty. Let's see.
I'll turn to my friends in the 6 seconds. 3 seconds after that and go, a little help, please. I
As
found the one mimic in the whole room.
takes a second for them to see what's going on. As it chews down, you take 2 points of damage this time. As it's chewing on your finger. All right, everybody else. What would y'all? Anybody can. Rand, you can go first.
Oh, I was gonna go. I'm standing right there by him. But go ahead, Brandon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was taking damage to my temp hit points, and I messed them up. Okay. Unarmed strike again. Try to get him
Alrighty.
off my hand. All right, 27.
That's a hit. Do your damage.
5 damage.
5 damage, and it goes down.
Nice.
And you're like,
I kind of like
Ow.
brush off my shirt and look around and be like, that was deliberate. That was deliberate.
all right, Trent, what was your percentile roll?
28
28.
or 98 if you want.
I will
Either way.
take. I could give you a choice. No. 28. Actually, you hear a little something. And as you kind of follow this little sound, kind of tucked underneath like a little cloth, you find a live parrot in a wicker cage. Right. I'm Hector. Right.
Nice to meet you, Hector.
I'm Hector. Right. Don't be an asshole. Right.
I already don't like this bird.
I like that bird.
I love him. All right. I'm going to take Hector
Okay.
aside while other people search the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to find some crackers or meat or something in my bag to give to him.
Got it. Alrighty. Is anyone else searching the room? I think the only other person would be Xanthos, if Xanthos wanted to, or Xanthos is being ever vigilant. In the
Yes,
hallway.
I will search the room.
All right. Give me an investigation check, Xanthos.
Hey, Xanthos, watch out. There's tiny little mimics in there.
No, I got him. Don't you worry.
Talk to
There
Bran.
can only be one.
Are they immortal mimics?
Sorry, you said investigate?
That is correct.
Let's see, what are we... Can I use an inspiration for this?
Yeah, if you wish.
All right, I'll roll it at advantage then.
All right. Good. So you find something. Let's see what you find. Roll a D100. Roll percentile.
Since it's the same check, does he also roll that with advantage?
No,
Okay, I tried.
because it's a D20, not a percentile.
Good job.
Alrighty. Let's see. You find something interesting. A long piece of oilcloth. As you pull it up and unroll it, when you look inside, you see what appears to be several levers. Give me an Arcana check, Xanthos, and Bevier, actually.
Uh-oh.
Or Xanthos first, since he's right there.
21.
11.
Even 11. Xanthos, you kind of like are a little stunned as you turn around and Bevier sees what you're holding. These are levers to the apparatus of Qualesh.
Just the levers?
Just the levers.
Holy shit. I'm going to walk over and check these barrels. Did any of them look
I'll hold on
familiar?
There's a number of levers. Let's see. Yeah, it's about five levers. Or we'll say 4 levers. 4 levers. Doesn't actually tell me the exact number. 4 levers of the apparatus of Qualesh, which you're like, are these what you
the
think
hell?
they are? And you're like, they look exactly like them. And since you two have been up close and personal,
Quite. Damn. Wonder what are they doing here? That's a long way off.
it had to be made sometime.
Right? Okay. Hey, let's pack those away and take them with us. Have we checked the rest of these barrels and everything?
Yeah, you guys
There's no
have...
barrels that look like the apparatus?
Negative. You guys have searched through this room, and that's all that you have found.
Do any of the barrels look like mimics?
Negative. They would have bitten you, like the bag did.
On the ass.
All the other
Would
things
you
that
bring me?
yeah, other things you find in here are foodstuffs, cloth, oil, some tools, miscellaneous supplies. It's very mundane kind of stuff, but those were kind of interesting things that you found. And of course, that's
Okay.
it's so hilarious. You called mimic and you actually rolled that one. Nonetheless, a tiny mimic that has 1 hit point.
Okay, where to next, boys and girls?
Well, I guess we go back to the stairs and head south.
Well, there's that other room by the stairs that we haven't gone, right?
Well, I'm wondering if
That's a good
could be
point.
it. I'm
That's to
wondering
the
if
west.
if he said south, that's technically west, but it's also technically south of the stairs. So.
Well, south is go the other way too, but yeah, I got what you're saying.
I mean, like
um,
we don't
Gotta
know.
hit the John. Be right back.
This thing could go. You know, we could go through this door and it could go immediately south. So it could still technically be the right way. We won't know until we listen at the door.
Alrighty. You listen at the door.
Oops.
Where's my check? 18.
You hear the sounds of water. As you're listening, somebody reaches over and opens the door above you.
Okay.
Jerks.
Hey, look, a cave.
I'll describe it in 1 second. Alrighty. Natural cavern. You can smell fresh water. You don't smell the salt. That's why you know it's fresh. It feels cool in here, and the stream moves rather swift along this western edge. Enters from the north and exits to the south. A cold wind seems to blow through here as well. You see numerous barrels, casks, and buckets are also stored here. It's just inside the door.
Is the stream or the water wide enough to carry a boat?
I don't know.
Great question.
Look at it. Does it look wide enough to carry a boat?
No. I'm gonna probe it to check and see with my sword to see how deep it is.
Oh, it is only about, a foot deep at most.
Okay.
I see fishies in here. Well, folks, what do you think?
Well, this appears to be a cave. Apparently, things we're looking for grow in here.
What's up at the far northern end there? Is that area accessible where the vines are coming down?
It does not appear to be. As you can see, overgrowth obviously blocking that area. Let's see. You do, however, give me. Let's see. Does anybody have a passive perception check above a 15?
Above a 15?
Yes.
Bevier
I do.
does.
I have
Alrighty.
20.
So
Hmm.
you do.
I have a 15.
see- Let me.
I have 15 even. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if it matters.
No, 15 even is good. All right. Something catches your eye over here behind the barrel. A slumped remains of a skeleton.
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Oops, my bad. Actually, it's in the wrong spot.
I'm going to tell Bran it might be undead.
It should be.
'Cause he wouldn't
I
figure it
think
out for
I'm the
himself.
authority on undead. I can
There you go.
definitely
And mimics.
do religion checks.
It's in the water.
My
I don't want to get my
history
feet
with
wet. You do
religion
it.
checks should be without question some of the worst that in the history of clerics.
Another speedy recovery.
Uh, Yeah, but why not? Is it undead? I'd like to investigate it. See
All
if it's
right.
undead.
You are checking. Investigate. How do you investigate?
Investigate or religion?
You give a religion. It hadn't moved, so does not appear to be undead. It does appear to be a skeleton.
23 on religion.
It is definitely a skeleton.
All right, what the hell? Go kick its foot.
All right. As you kick its foot, it kind of shifts a little bit and slumps over a little more in the water. A couple of the bones dislodging from it.
Okay, I guess I'll give a regular investigation looking for a gem.
All right. Give me a investigation check.
11.
11. As you kind of investigate through it, you don't seem to find anything.
Well, I should be able to see down this. I can see 300 feet. Can I see to the end of this corridor here?
Yes.
Is there anything that appears to be?
Does not. In fact, it seems to run off quite a ways, and then you can tell that it obviously runs into like a very low pass. It would not be passable.
Okay, so there's no point in going down that way.
Passive investigation.
What's that?
I was gonna say, can we get all the way down to that? I guess Bevier's going for it. Never mind.
I'm gonna walk and see what I can find down here and check it as I go.
Hey, you can see a small hole where like the water is rushing in. This current's actually pretty swift. It's
So the
not.
current is running the opposite direction.
No,
It's running to the north.
No, north to south. This is
Okay,
where
so
it's
this is-
going.
This is where it's going. It's flowing out.
Yeah,
Okay.
in fact, you can see the vortexes a little bit as it goes through a hole, thinking there may be a fall or something shortly after there that's really pulling the water that direction.
Gotcha. But nothing accessible for us to move through.
Negative. Not even a tiny creature could probably make it through there. It'd have to be even smaller than that.
Yeah. This is going nowhere. Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
going
look-
somewhere, just not a place we can get to. Maybe from the
Where the
surface we
water's-
move this way.
I'm
Passive
gonna look to see where the
investigation
water's
over here.
coming from. Do an investigation where the water's coming from.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
So I keep putting the skeleton in the wrong spot.
0 again.
Passive investigation of a 19 over here.
All right. There we go.
Just kind of looking around.
Skeleton should have been over there. All right. Looking around there. All right. To the north, you can see that the natural cavern that comes in, as that tunnel has no airspace between it and the water, as it comes from between rock and overgrowth. Definitely not passable. Nothing would pass in between there. The crates in themselves looks like water barrels, probably storing water. As you kind of look in, check those out. Indeed, it does appear to be water that is stored. Some of the other buckets and whatnot are probably used to bring water, fill jugs. This looks all like it's about water. There's the damn skeleton.
Okay.
Hiding in the corner over there. Is that a different skeleton or is that the
I was
original?
Yeah,
that was the one I
asking
thought
that.
I'd missed. But
Ah.
there you go. I like that one.
So I'm
better.
probing around here. We're not finding
it-
where there's drop offs or anything.
Is this skeleton human or is it lizard?
It appears. Give me a medicine check.
Look for the tail.
24.
Definitely human.
Definitely human. All right, cool. I'll let everybody know it's a human for me.
Will you please bring a bone?
Sure. And can I tell how long it's been a skeleton? Like, is it really old?
He's probably been a skeleton his whole life.
Aha.
Huh.
Aha.
It has been dead quite a while for obviously all the tissue to have decomposed.
Okay.
I mean, the water kind of makes it cool. It could mess with the timing. But yeah, you're guessing this is not like something that died recently. You can also see little fish that swim around in that little pool section there in the middle. Numerous
nature
white
check, are these
blindfish
edible?
and some crayfish. Seem to use that area to kind of stay out of the main part of the rush of the water.
Nature check. Are they edible?
Yeah, you could eat them. I mean,
Okay.
crayfish and blindfish.
Do we need any
There are
rations or
nature
anything?
check. There are some unusual mineral formations that occupy the bottom of the pool. Little out of place as far as you would think from a Velspar perspective, or from a Saren Valley perspective. Some interesting minerals that are growing. Nothing seems to be of any intrinsic value, but definitely unique. Like, not really sure why these types of minerals would grow here.
Can we tell what the minerals, I mean, what type of deposit would create the minerals or create the,
You're not sure what is creating it, unless you would know why it would be growing here. But the minerals are, let's see. You see like a calcite. You see something like a gypsum. Even like a halotite, feldspar. You're like, that might be a phosphate. It's like, but why here? Why is it growing here? It's like, and they're all kind of like clumped close to each other, if you will. And they're all very tiny. They're so small that really wouldn't bring any value.
Quick
can I
bio
see
break.
how high this, is there a ceiling that I can look up and see how high something's dripping?
Yeah, it's only about 8 feet up at most.
Okay.
It is a cavernous ceiling. I mean, the temple is done right there past the door. It is. You have some stalactites that are hanging down, not very far. It is a very low cavern, like 8 at its apex.
Okay.
I'd like to search these barrels over here.
Water. Go to the barrels.
Oh, we already found them.
Yeah.
Did we search all the barrels on the other side of the room as well?
Yes. Water.
Sorry, I must have missed that. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
But this door that we went through was not secret, right? It was
hiding in plain
it
sight.
was just there. And Thessalar specifically said we had to search for a secret door or a hidden door. So I'm gonna go out to this wall here and I'm gonna search for a hidden door. Hidden latch. Anything that might open a secret door.
Give me an investigation.
There's no door. Ain't no door out here.
No door. No door. No door.
No
No
door, hold the door.
door.
No door.
Never yet. Somebody come hold the door. Okay.
Jesus,
Those
the
walls
fumes
are
in here. There's people flying around. I'm tripping.
Can I go out to this hallway and search for a secret door here?
Everywhere you
in
search.
This hallway.
Yeah. You want to search the entire hall?
The entire hallway.
Okay. Go for it. Give me an investigation check.
You watch for them damn traps.
Guys, I'm feeling a little bit like I had a little one too many last time I took a drink. Anybody want to look for a secret door in this hallway with me? It's really fun.
I have a passive investigation of 19.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk down. Do I see anything?
Alrighty. As you just kind of glancing about as you walk down, I am checking to see if you see anything. Does not.
I don't see anything in the hallway. I can check around the room.
This chamber here is a large chamber of the version of the entry. The arches meeting at the 25-foot domed peak of a ceiling. A 9-foot tall wooden platform stand against the south wall, on which several bodies lie wrapped in funeral shrouds.
We done been
We've
in
been
here.
in this
It's
room,
creepy.
though, right? We've been in here, right?
Yeah. Y'all search it up. I couldn't find anything if I recall.
I recall.
Um,
That was so like 20 minutes ago in game time.
That was actually longer than that in game time. I was
Guess
like,
active investigation check.
alrighty,
It was
go
whole
for it.
Someone
hours
save
ago.
me.
Go for it.
Yeah. What the hell? I can't roll badly 3 times in a row, can I?
Yes, you can. I
Would
believe.
you guidance
You're
me?
Ah, 17 investigation.
Man, your passive
29 crit.
investigation is higher than my
Ah.
what I can roll.
Underneath the back wall, in this back wall, you find a secret door underneath the platform.
Well, fuck me running.
Yeah, I remember your perception check. You missed it.
Oh, okay.
It's like I remember thinking
underneath
that. I
the
was like,
platform?
"Oh God, you were the only one that came in. You did a perception check and you missed it."
Gonna go over here and play with my boot.
Which one? You have 2 of them now.
3.
I know. Pick one. Wear one on my hand.
Yeah. Interesting.
Touching the secret door reveals a hallway.
What does it look like?
A hallway.
Okay, that's fair.
There we go. Hallway, actually well mannered, well kept hallway. Heads off in that direction. Coming into this area, the area begins to open up.
Hey, y'all just clomp down that hallway. Don't worry about traps or anything. Speaks the voice
Yeah,
of
those are
experience
things.
from the back.
We cleared the traps for you.
I do appreciate. Hey, Bran, you want to come up with us, man? Yeah, it's okay. They already cleared everything out.
All right. Give me a second. I gotta. Having trouble with my Tailspire.
Santos.
Let's just assume I'm coming with him.
Let's see here.
It was at this point they knew they were royally fucked.
Oh, I'm a noble.
Meanwhile,
not
back at the
royalty.
ranch.
As I freeze it so y'all can't go spreading around and reorganizing yourselves. At the north end of this vaulted chamber, Xanthos is entirely filled by a large statue. This must be the famed statue of Moloch. The impressive figure rises 25 feet high, nearly touching the ceiling. Its hands hold a massive burning brazier, illuminating the chamber with an eerie flickering glow. The brazier's fire reflects brightly within the facets of the statue's massive ruby eyes.
Smash.
Is there? There we go. I was saying, like, I can't move. I can't even move my camera.
Yeah, that's because I have you in shot mode, screenshot mode. So I force you to look at what I'm looking at.
Ah, okay, cool.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Now I got my Tailspire up again.
What the fuck is that thing?
Jeez, this thing keeps scrolling on forever.
Wow,
I
that's
thought we were almost done with this dungeon.
terrifying. And the janitorial staff should be reprimanded, leaving their equipment around.
Wah, wah, wah.
Are the ruby eyes just rubies, or are they gems that we're looking for?
They are massive, so they are not like tiny little rubies like the ones you're looking for. These things are bigger than your hand. In fact,
Does it look
I
like
would
bad
harbor to
stuff would
say
happen if we-
you. Let me see. Did anybody have jewel craft?
Ooh, I don't think so. No.
I don't.
Can I do a smith's with disadvantage?
No, but you can give me a intelligence check as a guesstimate.
Be careful messing with that thing, folks.
12.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it.
You are thinking these things are probably worth maybe 10,000 each.
Gold or platinum?
Gold.
I've seen this movie. It doesn't end well.
Let's Aladdin this bitch. Take them rubies.
In the alcove in the east wall, a corridor leads to a very tiny chapel. Yeah. There you go. You're in screenshot mode. Very tiny chapel. There is a small cushion on the floor. And there is what appears to be some murals that have a similarity to the large statue in the other ones. Obviously, a private chamber. As you are looking at the chamber, suddenly the statue begins to move. As the statue begins to move, I will need an initiative.
Crap on a
You know what?
cracker.
Initiative. Let's see. I am looking. Come on. What did I pick for this? There we go. That works. Alrighty. Let's see. Eldor has a 23. Let's see. Xanthos with 17. And Bran with a 15. Where is that coming from? Crazy.
I don't know. All my good rolls are coming out for initiative. All my crap
Bevier
ones.
has a 9. Trian has a 3. Elodicea at the end of the line. Eldor. Eldor will be first as soon as I can find him. There he is.
No doubt what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You passing the turn,
That does
Eldor?
not look like a
You gonna try to convert them to your religion?
no.
That's my best guess.
Yes,
I don't.
I'm going to convert him to the death religion. Okay, first attack. $23.
That's a hit.
Okay, and okay, 10 points of damage.
Got it.
Second attack. Now that I've hit him, favored foe.
Okay.
Okay, so second attack. 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. This 13 plus 6. 18 points of damage.
Got it.
The last attack. 20.
That's a hit.
Okay, it does 8 plus 12 points of damage.
Got it. Fire 3 arrows quickly as this thing kind of comes to life.
And then I'm going to move back a little bit and say, guys, we got problems out here.
Alrighty.
Wait, the statue of Moloch is moving?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was the statue in the little alcove.
Nope.
It's a big
Son of
boy.
a bitch.
All right, Xanthos cast Shield of Faith, and then moves forward. And his, let's see, Shield of Faith was a bonus action. His action is dodge.
Dodge. Got it. Alrighty. Next, Bran Silverhill.
Go gadget. Temporary hit points. I will use a channel divinity.
Alrighty.
Twilight Sanctuary. That's what I was trying to say. And I will give Xanthos. Xanthos, I'm assuming you. No, I don't think you do have any. At least it doesn't look like you have any temporary hit points. So I will give you.
That works at the end of my action.
Yeah, Twilight Sanctuary is at the end of your turn.
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
So this one I will give myself temporary hit points then, and I'll do the roll and add them.
Got it.
On
All
to the
right.
next. Oh wait. I wanted to move. I'm sorry.
You
I wanted
got
to back up a couple of squares.
So, do we just get an effect or something? Or
right now.
Huh?
Nothing. Twilight Sanctuary is up. If you end within it, you'll get temporary hit points.
Yeah.
If you end your turn within it.
gotcha.
All right.
That does not count for you, Moloch. Do not move into the field. Thank you.
All right. It does take an attack at Xanthos. It has disadvantage since Xanthos is dodging. It rolls. Oh, that was horrible. That is a miss. It takes its other attack at Eldor. Yes, it has a 10-foot reach. Since Eldor decided to smack it. Eldor, AC 20.
That hits.
It brings a fist down upon you.
Don't worry, Barbs.
All right. AC 22. So AC 20.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. It brings a fist down upon Eldor for 44 points of bludgeoning damage.
44?
44.
I thought it attacked Xanthos.
It missed Xanthos.
Oh.
It attacked one fist at
Sorry.
Xanthos, one fist at Eldor, since Eldor did shoot it.
It has two fists.
Oh my god. So it is, as Bran looks down at the end of his arms.
It's so unfair.
Is this within melee range here?
Yes. It is 3x3.
Bevier walks out and goes, "Holy shit!"
Yes.
A passive perception thing here. Does it look like it's stone? Does it look like it's flesh?
No, it does look like it is stone, as the statue itself did look like it was stone.
All right. Bevier is going to attack with Wormsbane, wishing he had a blunt weapon. 17.
AC 17 is a miss as it bounces off of the statue's stone body.
All right. Magical weapon. Here we go again. A 23.
And that is a hit. As the
10 points of damage.
The second weapon penetrates the shield. You can see cracks beginning to form on its body.
Third attack. 25. And
That is another hit.
7 points of damage.
7 damage.
Action surge.
More cracking. You still got that action surge.
I did. I've held on to it. 17.
AC 17. No. The stone rejects the swing. Ting.
All right, 24 hits it.
That is another hit.
All right, max damage. 14 point. And one last swing for natural 1.
That is a miss.
That was just a shit-tastic round. Okay, give me just a moment. That is the last of my go round.
Alrighty.
That will end turn.
All right.
15 temporary. For Bevier.
15 temporary, thank you.
On to Trent.
I'm gonna cast a 5th level guiding bolt.
Alrighty. Winds up a
advantage
guiding bolt.
because of silver barbs. Hopefully roll high. Dirty 20.
That is a hit.
For 27 radiant damage.
27 radiant damage. And the thing explodes.
Ow.
But as it does, something interesting happens.
Grab the gems, grab the gems.
No,
The rupees turn to dust.
no. You see, hovering in the air, a creature that was inside it. As it now kind of turns and hisses in your direction.
New shit.
For my bonus action, I'm going to try to pull Eldor towards me. Does he resist?
No.
No. Eldor slides telekinetically forward.
And that is my turn. I'm just gonna say, I have no idea what that is.
All right. Eleuducia stands solid. Eldor, your turn.
So I'm going to fire at the whatever the creature that came out.
Alrighty. So, yeah, go for it. Give me a shot.
Okay. Favorite foe is John, so I'm going to use Hunter's Mark.
Casting Hunter's Mark. Alrighty.
Yeah, there's bonus action on it. And first attack,
Okay.
28.
28. That is a hit.
Okay. And it does 17 points of damage.
Got it.
Second attack. 24.
That's a hit.
It does 12 points of damage.
Got it.
And then I'm going to do my Nature's Veil, where I go invisible.
Alrighty. Is that a bonus action? Because you cast Hunter's Mark.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Got it. Alrighty. Anything else?
Oh, sorry.
Xanthos.
Let's see. I would like to know what this thing is. I will try. Let's see. I'll try a religion check to identify it.
So you can just say study action, and I'll tell you what to roll. So you don't have to guess.
Study, I'll do a study action.
All right. It is a religion check.
Crap. Unfortunately, it wasn't very good. 12.
Yes, you are not sure what this creature is. It has a definitely, obviously it is flying and hovering, but you've never seen anything like this as far as you remember. All right, anything else?
Okay, but that's all my actions.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude.
All right, Bran.
Oh, Brand, how much temps did I get?
Oh, sorry.
15,
Thank you.
wasn't it?
15 was
15?
Bevier. I roll for everybody.
Oh, okay, cool.
Unfortunately, Eldor, you get 13.
Okay. Thank you.
And I believe I just missed Xanthos as well. So.
Yep.
Xanthos, you get max 17.
And Trant as well.
Man, sorry guys.
That's a very selective
be
Twilight
sure-
Sanctuary you got going on there, Bran. What's going on here?
15 for Trent.
I noticed he didn't forget himself.
Yeah, he didn't give Elodicea hers either.
Come on, you
What
know,
the
it was
hell?
the first turn. It was fresh in my mind.
Yeah, where's Elodicea? She's like, bitch, where's mine?
Does she? Can she get temp hit points?
Oh
also?
yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
she can.
she
yeah.
can. Only if you consider her an ally. Apparently, Bran does not.
Oh my god, I'm rolling. Elodicea gets 14 temporary hit points.
Alrighty.
Her better than me.
Well, he plays favorites.
This thing has not had a turn yet since we broke the statue, right?
That is correct.
Okay. I'm gonna ready an action. I always say hold my action.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready my action, and if it attacks my party, anybody that's a friend to me,
Okay.
does
You.
passive perception. I know that Xanthos just looked at it, but is it passive perception? Does it look like it is undead without taking it, like as much as I can without a study action?
I don't know. Does it? There's your answer.
There's my answer. Okay, sacred flame if it attacks my friends,
Got it. Alrighty. Done.
and I'm gonna take another step or two in this direction.
Brand's doing that little sidestep scoot. Whoop.
Go behind the
All right.
curtain. Go behind the
It
corner.
does a disengage as it rushes past Xanthos, and it goes through and into the wall and disappears.
Well, fuck did he do?
And we'll call that a victory, at least for now.
Yeah.
Bevier's gonna come and check the wall. Is there slime on it?
Religion check.
It's a little cold to the touch. You didn't have a chance
Well.
to study it, so it's gone. All you saw was what it was.
Did it have a face?
It was very hard to tell. Xanthos was the closest. Let's see if I have some casual details. It was blackish, almost like a shadow, but it definitely gave off a different vibe than a shadow. You've all dealt with shadows before. In fact, its upper parts were almost more defined than a shadow, although its bottom section was very shadow-like. The fact that it kind of had this coldish aura around it, didn't cause any damage, but that definitely led Xanthos to believe that this is not just a shadow like you have seen before. This was something different. And the fact that it was actually inside this creature when it died, or inside the statue, which for all intents and purposes, the pieces of the statue remain about the room.
Grab the rubies.
Okay.
So
I
I had Hunter's mark on it that lasts for an hour.
Yep.
So I should be able to at least identify the direction it is.
All right. Let's see. Your hunter's mark is... I got to put it near. There. As you are concentrating on your hunter's mark. You see it?
Oh, okay.
It's to the south.
Yes, okay. Yep, I see it.
They Bill, if you kind of like pan south, you can see the hunter's mark or pull back out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did
There we go. Wrong
Did,
direction. Wrong south. There we
it
go.
is.
Shall we track the bastard?
Well, the ranger is.
did it look like anything we've seen from our travels?
No.
Did it look similar to anything we've ever seen before?
Not that I recall.
Where we need to go here, Eldor?
We need to go south from here. At least that's where the creatures.
You lead the way.
Oh. Do we want to check these the rubble from the statue?
Somebody grab those gems, and then we'll go.
Okay.
I think Trina got him.
The rubies you grab, now that you have them in your hands, they are worth 5,000 gold each.
Score, baby.
Oh yeah, they're worth nothing. 5 gold each. Got it. Cool.
Okay, I'll carry them for you.
So,
Yeah,
but
we don't want to trouble you with the weight of those.
I was gonna say each
rubies.
one actually weighs 10 pounds.
Y'all can put them in my bag if you need to. I can carry ridiculous amounts. Not trying to flex or anything, but
But flex.
Uh-huh. What flex, yeah. DM, you can also drop the circle.
Alrighty.
I can't. I mean, the temporary hit points you guys got from me will stick around as Zenthos corrected me last time we
Cool.
did this. But I can't generate anymore, so. It only lasts a minute. So if something comes up in the next minute.
Well, getting the rubies out and examining the corpse, it takes a minute.
cool. Speedy recovery.
Yeah, as Eldor rubs his jaw, like that thing hit hard.
Yeah.
Xanthos is like, yeah, sure looked like it. I was dodging.
Now I know it's south of us, but I'm not sure exactly how to get there.
Well, here's
Is
an
there a
area over
door?
here that turns south.
Okay.
Well, he said south and then slightly to the west. So.
Well, I got the hunter's mark out there. You can see
Start for
roughly
the
where
hunter's
it's at.
mark, not for the gems.
Oh, you're looking for the ghost?
I'm gonna peek around the
Yeah.
corner here.
Okay.
Alrighty, as you peek around this corner, you notice there are sculptors who are working at different tables. The closest one turns and looks at you, just like his eyes kind of do a shifty, like, what are you gonna do? Kind of look. Like he's surprised by you, Bevier, and who else is that walked around? Eldor, as you walk around the corner. He's like he's holding some stuff. He's like
shit.
sculpting. All the other ones
I'm gonna
around the
point
corner.
my sword down.
Okay. He just kind of like he moves over
Are they
slightly.
human?
He looks human.
Hello. Yeah. See a specter go through here anywhere?
Ooh, me?
Ghostly type thing? You. Hey, you in the back.
What?
Anyone?
Me?
Is there? I'll ask him. Is there a door on this south wall somewhere?
In here?
Yes.
No. I mean, we're working as fast as we can. If Thessalar sent you to check on us.
No,
I mean,
no. Be at ease. Be at ease.
Yes, that's what we did. We're here to check on you.
Work with me,
Okay.
man. Come on.
Passive investigation of 19. Just gonna walk to them.
All right. Each one seems to be working on different parts of sculpting architecture. At the very end, you notice some of that black rock that you saw from the tomb. It's a very interesting black rock. You'd have noticed it was piled up outside the tomb. It has a very interesting color, and it doesn't match anything else that's like you've seen down here. Some of the other stonework, like they're working on at the end of the table, a lot of masonry tools. You can tell that they probably build statues, as you see some of the finished works lined up against the south wall.
Where did this rock come from?
I think Thessalar got it from Moloch. I think it was one of the ones that they stole. It's very interesting. I mean, it's not very malleable. I mean,
You
but
mean
we'll
one of
figure it
the
out.
ones
I mean,
they
I promise we'll
stole?
figure it out. I mean, they got us working like dogs here ever since a lot of our colleagues left to go work on that tomb. Traitors, jerks. Now we're overworked.
What are you?
Colleagues.
Overworked
What are you
and we're
tasked with
underpaid.
building out of this stone, or carving out of this stone?
Well, he wanted a statue, but we first have to break it down, and I'm not sure exactly how we're going to implement it. I mean, there's only that much. It won't make a very big statue.
What's the statue of?
Well, as soon as we break it down, he'll let us know.
Oh, okay.
But he's saving it for something special. We just need to be able to work it. It doesn't break like some of the other stones.
It has poor cleavage. My one knowledge of geology. One knowledge of geology.
I'm gonna
You
look
said-
for secret doors then actively.
Okay.
You said that addressing the one that was just talking. You said that the stone came from the one stolen from Moloch. Can
I
you
mean, no,
elaborate?
from I'm sorry, Mogadam.
Mogadam.
They
So
stole
you
it from
guys
that. They
stole
stole it from
some
that
stone?
tomb. Yeah. Apparently, some of our guys got there and nabbed some.
24 investigation, by the way.
Mogadam.
You walk the wall, you don't find any secret doors kind of along that wall.
Did we ask him what they're building the statues for? If not, I'll ask him.
Yeah. What are the purposes of the statues?
I mean, they're for Thessalar. It's whatever he wants. I mean, we don't really ask a lot of questions.
What are you carving right now?
They're working on the one at the very far end.
Which
This one.
resembles a person?
Yes. Looks like some sort of, maybe gladiator or warrior type person. It's definitely still in progress. All the others are as you see. The head with the big open mouth looks similar to Moloch's head, but a lot more distorted and disjointed. All the others is some sort of gargoyle-like creature that might be a bird or something. A maiden with a bowl, like an altar or receptacle, and some sort of knight with a shield. None of them have any names or anything definitive. But you can tell one of them is, cleaning the statues. He's really doing the fine work on, some of the extra details on the finished ones. Other ones work with, different types of chemicals to get whatever effects they're looking for. And, one of them is actively breaking rocks and sculpting from.
When's the last time you heard from Thessalar?
They all kind of look around. It's like they're like looking at each other, like, who was the last one to talk to him? I mean, he checks on us every few days. I mean, building a statue takes a while. It's not something you got to check in every few hours. I mean, we sleep when we can, but like I said, we're short-staffed right now.
All right.
Understandable.
We don't have raries, do we? Because we don't have.
Mhm.
Did it happen to be cast on us before this session?
So
I don't
Rary's,
have a note of it.
yeah, I don't think so. If he's not here, Igno.
Um,
I think it only lasts
do
like
we want
an
to try
hour
to
or so.
rest? I could use a rest.
Yeah, so could I.
It does mean we'll lose the Spectre, but
Yep.
If y'all need it, we can do it. I'm
I mean,
okay.
I'm fine. Nothing. Nothing a short rest will really help me. Nothing from a short rest will really help me much. So I'm going to
I
press
need a
on.
long
But
rest.
oh,
How long's it been since our last one? It's been a little while.
it has been. Let's see here. Oh,
We had a short
3,
rest.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, about 17 hours since your last.
And a lot of fights.
So, which means you can actually do because it's 16 hours. So passive perception. As you look around, you can notice there are several small rubies scattered about. There's jewelers' tools in different areas, as if they're going to be using them for something. Mason's tools, as well as a big tome, but the tome looks as though it's torn in half. You're not sure what it is. And let's see, what else? Obviously, Mason's tools.
To read it, do you need a check?
You would have to get right up on it. It's a very interesting book. You just kind of notice with the passive perception. Oh, careful with that. One of them says as you get close.
No, what is it?
Oh, Thessalar said it's an instruction guide to building really big statues, but it's only half there. As soon as we can find the other part, then we can finish it.
Can we ask them if they've seen any of the buttons that we're looking for?
How do
yeah.
you describe the buttons to them?
Treant, did you take that gem from me, or do I still have all three? I meant to ask you.
I have one.
Okay, so Treant or I can show him one.
Oh, so you take it out.
Have you seen anything that looks like this?
They kind of I think it looks kind of similar to the ones that they have in one of the labs. I'm not sure. Have you seen this? The other one asks, he's like, I haven't seen it. But, you could probably ask the Demogorgon. He'll tell you.
Come again now?
Fuck.
The Demogorgon. He kind of keeps an eye over the temple area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
big,
That would be
Control
which
up there.
direction now?
big two-headed. Yeah.
Which way? So I know who to check in with. Where to check in with him?
To get there, you'd have to kind of go around through the south and to the east.
Okay.
Good to know. Thank you.
Where's is the Demogorgon? Is he in the cave? I've
Oh no.
drinks
He
since,
helps.
Last time we spoke to him.
He helps guard the temple area. You guys must be new here.
Well, I drink heavily, so.
You're a
He
dwarf.
does.
I get it. Yeah, dwarf.
He drinks so much we forget shit.
No problem.
Yes, I drink enough for all of my companions here.
But yeah, if you find him, you could probably ask him. He'd probably know. He's got two heads and everything. Although they argue a lot. I don't know why that is.
Good listener, I'm sure.
Not really. Kind of bossy.
Do you mind if I take this book back to Thessalar? Or the half a book? Because he probably knows where the other half is.
Give me
Persuasion?
a persuasion check.
19.
They kind of look at each other. They're like, well, I guess. If he asks, we're going to tell him, what's your name again?
Godfrey.
Make a deception check.
My name's Tella.
9.
Come again?
Godfrey Treant?
Treant? Okay, we'll tell him Treant has it. Not a problem.
Okay.
So you take the half of the book.
Take the book.
Did I hear Demogorgon? Maybe we should all kind of chill.
No. You didn't hear any of that. Just follow me. Just come over here. I think we should leave. Da 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 dum 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 dum. I can't whistle, so I'd be whistling right now if.
Give me everybody can give me a religion check.
crit, 25.
18.
Alrighty.
I like religion.
I like religion.
I like it a lot, but
Let's
I
see.
can't read good.
18, 19, 25. The name definitely rings a bell as a prince of demons. 25, Trient. You also recognize it by a couple other names: the Sibilant Beast, Master of Spiraling Depths, an embodiment of chaos, confusion, and destruction.
This is Demogorgon.
Yes. A fiend of the abyss, seeking to corrupt all that is good and undermine order in the multiverse. But
Sounds like a lovely time.
you don't know anything else about it. It's like just kind of its preface.
So, oh holy people, what's our best course of action dealing with this?
Demogorgon?
I deal with dragons, not
A
fiends.
paladin, yes.
Xanthos and I have dealt in. We deal in death to dragons, not fiends.
Well, I'd like to tell you I'm good at fiends, but that remains to be seen.
I'm more of a
Well,
planar person.
That
but,
remains to be proven.
More of a big picture guy. Okay, good.
if we're gonna fight it, I will be practically useless without a long rest.
Understood. that's where we're getting at. Yeah. Well, we could go out
well,
here with the
I'm
moldering
still-
bodies.
I'm still concerned that we haven't found the cave.
We said
Mostly
That's
because
south,
it
right?
seems that the cave might be where the last gem is. But if the Demogorgon is not in the cave,
Very true.
then
You know what?
Then
We also
I
didn't
would say-
check.
find the cave first.
Well, if
That
he's
would
not
be my.
us,
These would all be very interesting theories that we will explore next time. Next time on Troubles of Future Past. So this is where we will end this session here, as you have
Next
learned about a Demogorgon.
Oh,
Interesting.
excellent.
I've
All right. Yeah, I was
managed-
going to investigate this shrine.
Managed to bamboozle some poor sculptors over there. Bevier will be investigating the shrine when we come back. But other than that, thank everybody who has been watching, and we have definitely enjoyed having you with us. And we will be back in 2 weeks to finish this off.
the 19th.